Well, hello. The other day I was in my local supermarket called Price Chopper, and I noticed they had this new kind of Jello. And you guys know by now that I like to use Jello. And it's called Cranberry Jello. I didn't buy none then, but I got thinking, what could I do with Cranberry Jello? So today I'm going to try a couple of experiments. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and make a Thanksgiving dinner cubes. So what I plan on doing is doing a layer of stuffing, a layer of turkey, and then mix up some cranberry jello and pour it over the top. And then I'm going to do something that this probably isn't designed to do, which is I'm going to take my grid and push it down and try and cut that as I push it in, so that we'll end up with 1-inch cubes of turkey dinner for like a bite size. So I'm looking forward to trying that. So I was thinking I might do 1-inch cubes on one tray and 2-inch cubes on another tray. There you have it. So you have your 1-inch squares. So I'm just going to put that off to the side for now. What I'm going to do, this is stovetop cornbread stuffing. All I'm going to do is just spoon some of this in and create a layer on the bottom. Okay, so we got that, and then also I went to the deli, and they had this delicious, because I asked them if I could taste it first, rotisserie turkey, which is pretty fat-free. If I see any fat on it, I'll take it off. And it was delicious, so we're definitely going to use this. But I'm going to take off any fat I see on there. I'm just pressing this down. Get it nice and firm. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take this box of cranberry jello and mix it up according to directions and just pour it all over the top of that. Okay, actually, while that's boiling the water, I think I'll try and cut this. I don't know if it's going to work. It might work. Seems like it's going to work. Oh yeah, it's working. I think that worked. Now we can fill up some of those holes that we didn't get no turkey in. That's why I wanted to do that while that water was boiling. Put some turkey in some of these basis. Of course, I could have done it this way, you know, done the stuffing and then just pieced in the turkey after I put the molds in, because it would have went through the stuffing easy. But I want everything to have a piece of turkey in it. Alright, that looks pretty good. Now let's take this, put that in my bowl. We'll add 1 cup of boiling water. And get that stirring and dissolving. Okay, there you have it. Let's see if cranberry sauce will go on the top there. Okay. That looks pretty full. So what I'm going to do is let that sit at room temperature here and just start to set before I move it, because I've really got the tray full. So we'll let that set for about 20 minutes, room temperature. See if I can pick it up with it partially gelled and put it in the refrigerator. See you then. Okay, so while that's setting at room temperature, I'm gonna, just in case they don't work out in the modular molds, I'm gonna make some up in the silicone molds as well, because I really want this to work out. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of stuffing in each one. Okay, so I got a little bit of stuffing in each one. I'm going to use these kitchen scissors and cut some squares. Okay, so I popped the other stuff into the refrigerator. I'm going to let that set solid. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to mix 2 boxes of cranberry jello, because I noticed that I almost ran out on the other one, and I didn't really put a lot in there. I don't want to run out, so I want to mix two bags. So that's 2 cups of boiling water. And we're going to give that a really good stir to dissolve. And when this is done dissolving this, I'm going to put in 1 cup of cold water. The instructions would be 2 cups, but I'm going to put 1 in and see if that helps with the clearness. It might set better or gel better. I don't know. My life's all about experimenting and trying things. Okay. That looks like it might be all dissolved in there. No sugar floating around. So let's put the 1 cup of cold water. Give that a good stir. Get me handy dandy syringe. Love it. I bought this on Amazon, these big ones. Perfect for Jello. I'm going to fill the molds. Boy, that looks good. I purposely left gaps around my stuffing and turkey so it's not one solid mass. Hopefully this Jello will ooze all in around it and coat it all and get all that flavor mixed in. My stomach's growling thinking about it. Now, I have to say that I tasted this liquid cranberry and it tasted sweet, but it didn't have a strong cranberry taste. It's got a strong cranberry smell. But the taste, we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so we're going to let that set at room temperature until it starts to set so I can transfer it to a refrigerator. We'll put it in there for several hours, probably about 3 hours until it's set. Then we'll throw it in the freezer and freeze it solid, and then we'll get it into the freeze dryer. See you then. Okay, so here's my one I've been kind of waiting for. Looking forward to it, my first savory bites. So I want to try that. First thing I want to do is see if I can get these molds to come apart. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's very promising. So this is my modular mold. Very happy with that. That worked really good. I wanted to try it, what I made here, with modular mold, but I was kind of worried that I wouldn't be able to get these dividers apart. So I went ahead and made some in a silicone mold as well. But they seem to be coming out okay, which is great. And if you remember right on the video, I filled the whole tray and then put these dividers in and pressed down on them to cut them. And that worked really well. Okay, I'm happy with that. If you could see my face, it'd be a big grin on it. So what we got here is we got a layer of stuffing. I put a piece of turkey on. Just on this tray I put a big slices of turkey. And then I poured Jell-o cranberry flavored Jello over the top. Then I used the divider, the modular dividers, and I pushed down and went through this turkey. It was really tender turkey. I was really impressed with that. I got it from the deli. It's got a great flavor. So let's see. So anyway, we got stuffing, cornbread stuffing, Jell-o cranberry flavored Jello with turkey, and this is a savory bite. I'm going to try it dry. That is a delicious treat that tastes like Thanksgiving. I'm happy with that. It's very dry, so you'd want to have a glass of water or something to drink close by, but it's also very good. You definitely taste the stuffing. The cranberry isn't overwhelming. It's almost a subtle cranberry, which I was kind of worried about when I mixed up the Jell-o Cranberry Jello, because it didn't have a strong cranberry flavor, but these came out, and I'd say it has a hint of cranberry, which is kind of what you want. You don't want it to be overwhelmed. But here's a big one. Same layers, but this was a silicone from the silicone mold ones. Those are good. I am really happy with those. This is an experiment that I did, and if it was a success, I'll do a video on that later. So basically, this load just had my Thanksgiving dinner in bites. I did do a tray of milk. I don't leave an empty slot, so I did the tray of milk in there, and I'll get that powdered up, mixed in with my other milk that I'm doing as I go. So I'm going to get this all displayed out and packaged up, and then we're going to try and rehydrate some of these and just see what they come out rehydrated, what they taste like. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I got those jarred up, and what I couldn't fit in those 4 jars, I figured I'd try and rehydrate. So let's put some in here. Let's see what happens. This is boiling water. I'm just going to pour it over it. Give it a little stir. If I add too much water, I got some more over there to mix in. Okay. Let's see what that comes out like. A little bit watery in there. I might have to put some more cubes in that. I was really happy with that modular mold. That cut right through it when I pressed it in and made nice little squares. Presentable little squares too. Very happy with that. I almost ready to eat that, but I thought, no, I don't want to ruin my taste buds for when I try this. Obviously, the thing that's going to take the most to rehydrate is that turkey slice. But sticking my nose over it right now, it's got the smell of cranberry. I can smell the cranberry. I can smell the stuffing. Kind of smells like a Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Kind of show you what consistency I brought it to. I mean, it's kind of watery. Kind of soupy. But let's see what it tastes like. Get a piece of turkey on there and some stuffing. That, my friend, is very good. The turkey ain't quite rehydrated yet, but it's only been a few minutes. But you got every flavor in there. And I don't think there's too much water in that either. Oh my gosh, this is good. This is my dinner tonight. That is delicious. I got some leftover from the deli sliced turkey that I bought. That was rotisserie turkey, by the way. So a lot of the fat had dripped off of that. And I would not hesitate to do a tray, a Harvest Right tray, layering that turkey out on the tray, mix up some of that Jell-o cranberry flavored Jello, Jell-o Brand Cranberry flavored Jello, and pouring that over the top of that, letting it set, freeze it solid, and freeze dry it. I wouldn't hesitate to do that, because this is delicious. That turkey is rehydrating very well. Some of the stuffing, which you wouldn't think it would be, is being a bit stubborn on rehydrating. So it's a little bit hard, some of it. But this is a 2 thumbs up. It's got to be a 2 thumbs up. This is delicious. Well, my first savory treat is a great success. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, I wouldn't mind you hitting that subscribe button. I'm really trying to get my subscription rate up. I hate it when people ask that all the time, so I try not to ask too often. But if you hit that subscribe button, it would really help me out. But more importantly, if you try this and you like it, let me know what you think. I had to. I ordered my cranberry jello off of Amazon before I went to the store, and I found out that they have it at my supermarket. They had the cranberry flavored jello, so you shouldn't have any problem getting it at the store, but if you have to, you can get it from Amazon. And y'all let me know what you think, and have a great day.